Hello YouTube, my name is Adam from Gunjack, and I'm today with a review of the Matrix Tactical SDEU vest. This vest is available for $79.99 on ebike.com, and there's also a Molly version of this vest available for $79.99 also on ebike.com. Both of the vests come in 3 colors. This is the olive drab. The other 2 are black and coyote brown. So let's get on with the review. For any airsofters out there who run ACUs, you'll probably already know that Velcro will stick to everything. And this vest applies because there's so much Velcro on it. You'll see, I'll just take this little thing of Velcro and stick it right there, and you know, there's a lot of Velcro on this vest, and it will stick to a lot of Velcro on this vest. So that's just a word of warning. More than likely, this version of the vest has more Velcro than the Molly version, but this Velcro already comes with pouches and it's pre-arranged and everything for you. So if you don't have the money to spend on Molly accessories, this would be a good vest for you. All right, so let's go on ahead and put it on. To put this vest on, simply pull it over your head. Take the 2 flaps attached to the back of the vest and adjust them to your body underneath this front part. Then take the flaps attached to the front part and put them on the Velcro that's attached to the flaps on the back part. And your vest is good to go. Now this vest, I think, was designed for shorter and smaller airsofters. I'm around average height and above average weight. However, since it is adjustable via Velcro, it fits me pretty well. You know, it's pretty snug. It's not going to shake loose or anything. The Velcro is not going to start moving on me. So, you know, good quality built. I believe it's made out of wool, or perhaps, no, not wool, excuse me, polyester. And it's very finely stitched. I don't believe any of the stitching is going to come out on you just out of nowhere. And I think this is a pretty good quality vest. You can buy better quality vests, but of course it'll cost you more. If you'll see on here, I already have this shoulder pad attached to it. You can take this off or leave it on at your leisure. And that's all there is to it for attaching it. Normally this is all that I run with it, is just the vest and the shoulder pad. You know, with aiming down, I'm fully protected. But if you want to, you can put everything on, you can leave everything off, you can leave some things on, some things off. It's totally up to you. That's one thing that I like about this vest, is the fact that you can personalize it so much. In addition to all this Velcro and all these patches I have on here, I can also decide how much I'm armored. Since I'm already on the topic, I'll go ahead and put on all of the accessories so that you can see it. So as you can see, now I have on all of the accessories to this vest: the neck guard, the 2 shoulder pads, and the crotch guard. The crotch guard, I'm glad to say, works, and the shoulder pads give the same amount of support that the neck pad does, and the neck pad gives the same amount of support that the vest does. If you get shot in this vest, you don't feel it. Well, you don't feel the pain, however you can feel the pressure. So when you get hit, you'll still be able to know it, and you'll still be able to call your hits. So that's one thing I like about this vest. So I'm going to go ahead and take all of this off, since you've already seen it, and I'll show you something additional with the crotch guard. One thing that I would like to note before I take the neck pad off is that in Deathcore Airsoft's review of this vest, he notes that the brim of the neck stemming from the vest is kind of stiff, and it's hard to aim down your sights with. I have my freshly painted D-Boy Scar L here, and as you can see, it does bend fairly well. However, when the neck pad's taken off, it is much easier to aim down the sights. So What Deathcore Airsoft may or may not have been true for his model, but for my vest that I received, I mean, it's not flimsy, but it's definitely not stiff to the point to where I can't aim down the sights. Here we have the inner assembly of the vest, and here we have the crotch guard. If you'll see, there's an extra patch of Velcro here, and there's a matching piece on the crotch guard. If you're a taller airsofter, you will need to leave some space for the crotch guard to actually cover your crotch. But like I said, this was probably designed for smaller and shorter airsofters, so you won't have to do that. However, if you want extra abdominal support, you can fold this over and wear it like this. It feels kind of awkward and it makes me feel like I'm a pregnant airsofter, but I can definitely feel the amount of support that I have here in my abdomen. On the front is where all of your tactical accessories are placed. You have 3 pouches here. In this pouch I have 3 MP7 magazines. In this pouch I had 2 M4 magazines. I can confirm that 2 M4 magazines do fit in one pouch. And in this I have my bottle of Elite Force BBs. They are all secured by a buckle mechanism, and you can adjust how tall you make the pouch by pulling up and pulling down on this thread here. You can adjust how tall the pouch is. On the website, Evite claims that these pouches can fit 1 G36 mag, 2 AK mags, 2 M4 mags, 6 MP5 magazines, and there's some other statistics there like that on the website if you wanted to go see that yourself. Here's a elastic loop where normally airsofters that use grenade shells would put their grenade shell. However, I don't run a grenade launcher, so I have my radio put up into here. Here is a pistol magazine pouch. I have another MP7 magazine in here. Here's sort of an admin pouch setup. If you'll see in the very back, there's a pocket that you can put your phone or anything you want to in. Directly in front of that is another pouch. This pouch is kind of hard to get into, so I'd say that anything you want to protect from moisture, perhaps currency, identification, anything of that, I can slide it into here. And it's hard to get open, so no one's going to come up, so no one in the game is going to run up to you, open this, steal it, and run away. You're going to have time to punch them. And on here's Velcro in front of that, so you can personalize this however you want. Here is another elastic band where I have my speed loader. And up here on the shoulder area, there's just more Velcro for more patches if you got them. And here on the neck, if you don't have the neck guard attached, you can put even more patches on here. If you'll notice on the back, there is a pouch for a hydration bladder, which is also secured by Velcro. And there's an emergency drag handle, very securely attached to this vest. So as you can see, this vest is of mid-quality compared to the rest of them. They're better than Condor, but not as good as others. So it is a little bit expensive at $79.99 compared to other vests, but for this quality, I would say that the $79.99 is worth it. So, again, I have to recommend this for smaller and shorter airsofters. However, you can adjust it by the Velcro. So, like I said, I'm average and above average in both those classes. So, you can adjust it to your size. I would probably recommend this for a gunner position with, someone who needs a lot of protection or just wants to look very bulky. But if you're in a scout position or perhaps a reconnaissance position, I wouldn't have to recommend this vest. Maybe just the main vest part, but all the accessories you probably would not need. So, out of 10, I'd probably give this vest a very good, very well deserving 8.5. I've used this in a couple skirmishes and it has not failed on me. You know, nothing's slid out, nothing's broken, the stitching's not coming out or anything. And it's actually, aside from a few marks on the back of it, it's not showing any stains either. So I keep it clean. It's good. Again, 8.5 out of 10, $79.99 on ebike.com. Comes in 3 colors and 2 versions. So for Gunjack, it's been Adam, and for our airsofters out there, stay frosty.